Alright, first off, I'm sure Mr. Enter is tired of being just thrown into public eye. But hear me out. This video is going to be 99% positive, and the 1% that's not is going to be constructive, if anything. So please, I will, because I don't want, this video is not to make fun of Mr. Enter, but also I want to give him some advice. And I'm a huge fan of Mr. Enter. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. So I see a kind of cycle that's been happening with his channel where, you know, Mr. Enter says something that people find funny, then they meme on Mr. Enter, then Mr. Enter gets angry, and then he either kind of retreats and says he doesn't care anymore and tries to get past it. And you know, you just I want that cycle to stop, because um for your audience, I feel like it's, why. Okay, I didn't give the credit yet. Sorry. Um, so um, he's a terrific writer. He is funny. He is a funny guy. I He has this really dry, sarcastic sense of humor. You guys might like watching his videos. Um, but so um, he made this video recently about Mother's Day. He's autistic and he lost his mom. I have autism and I lost my mom, so I just felt like I really connected with that video. He talked about that Rugrats one when Chucky learns about his mom, and she was passed away. I just kind of I want to make this video because I see both sides of this, and I kind of want to like gap the divide, because I don't want people to lose subscribers, you know, and I don't want Mr. Enter. That's what I mean. I don't mean people. I was in between saying people to leave Mr. Enter's channel and saying Mr. Enter losing subscribers. Same thing. But yeah, this video is jumbled. I'm doing this instead of, I ate half my dinner and I just decided to come up here. I am not. I just wanted, maybe if you see just a human being, you'll realize that, hey, this guy is not doing all these editing. It's not because I don't want to do it at all. And also, it's not because I don't want to burden the guy who edits my videos for free to do it. Not at all. Just kidding. That's exactly why. But anyway, rambling. The point is, I uh, I give him some props. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. Terrific writer, funny guy. I relate to him. I got autism. He's got autism. Sadly, his mom passed away. My mom passed away in 26. I just connect with him, and I don't want him to get mad anymore. So I'm just gonna explain what happens every single time. I think this happened before. I'm not. It was a while ago, but I think this is a cycle. Uh, well, this is, you can compare it to any other YouTuber. Uh, However you make your content, you're gonna attract that audience. So recently, he's been laid back, but also more critical. So that kind of, if Mr. Ender, if you see what I'm coming with. So when your fans decide to do that and make jokes about you, like, I understand it's a tough world out there. You're scared of getting canceled, but these are your fans doing this. This isn't anyone that's, I think it's like, who else would have I mean, you have a sizable audience, but at the same time, I don't think anyone else would go out of their way to make Mr. Enter jokes if they weren't watching your videos and subscribed. So, like, I wouldn't see it as an attack. I just see it as, friends. With friends, like, if someone's, you say something, your friend laughs, is like, hey, that's ridiculous. Just kidding around with you. It's like, they're not mad. They're just like, clowning you. That's what it is. It's just clowning. And like, I hate to say it, Enter, but you do that in your content. I mean, it's not as, when you first started, it was more like angry video game nerd and people taught in the shadows, like you said, that you're inspired by, just kind of playing a character, like pretending to be angry, or maybe you even were angry at some points, but it was kind of, these people, YouTubers, it's hard to define that. Todd in the Shadows is also, I love that YouTuber. He's up there with my favorites as well. So, but he kind of had the same problem. That's why I made a video a long time ago. I guess I'm ranting or whatever, but just I just couldn't tell when he was joking and wasn't, because I have autism, and like it was a dark room and lit. I didn't say that specifically. I just said vaguely, "Oh, someone can get offended by your jokes," and then he took that as I don't think he took that very well. So I want to me remind me to do that video on him next, but I don't know. I just want to spread positivity. I think that if you realize, hey, you know, like they're joking with you, and when you get all angry and attack them, it makes it worse. So I understand it gets angry. You probably get angry. It's probably the same joke over and over, but um, it's a lot better than what you used to do. With your old content, you would just be a lot more critical and harsh and stuff like that, and maybe you attracted more of those fans that are more angry. I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but I know this cycle happened before, and then you got upset. Oh yeah, I know exactly what it was. Everyone was criticizing your editing and all that, yada yada yada. I personally, I didn't find it. I just found your videos entertaining because this whole angry video game nerd thing. I wasn't paying attention to the editing. Like, you've gotten better as an editor, and also you've gotten help with editors, but I didn't care about that. I came to watch listen to what you said. It's like I love your comedy, man. Like, it's like that's the thing too. It's like you joke around a good bit, and then when you're serious, people don't know if you're joking or serious at some things, and that's fine. Like, I want to say, like, just the things that you said about the 9/11 thing. You know, no one's mad at you about that. I hope you understand that. But also, when you said that, I'm just wondering if you ever struggled with something like that in your life. Um, that maybe 9/11 was tragic for you, and that's because I see a lot of what you project into your art. I do that too. I think it's an autism thing. We kind of project our own lives and shape it and form it into our content, because also you talked about Ming, the mom, being overbearing, and I also have a loving father. I don't know about your situation, Mr. Erner, but I'm not trying to talk negative on my dad. He does so much for me. Loving, but overbearing. So it's a double-edged sword there. But I'm learning to be more appreciative, but that's besides the point. I'm just saying, I relate to Mr. Enner a lot. I get him a lot. Sometimes I think with my autism, I'll say something that's really out there and people think I'm joking, but I'm not. I don't do that all the time. Like, like and that comes with the territory. You kind of make your newer stuff, especially like laid back, funnier videos. You're gonna get that, you know. People are like, "Ha, he's joking again." Like it's like, you know, who cares if it was a bad take? Who cares? Because honestly, if you went through that with 9/11, I don't want to take that away from you. I know it's an awful experience. Does that mean you should put it in a kids film? Not necessarily. It wasn't the type of film they were doing. There's a lot of Disney movies out there that, um, how do I say this? Have darker subjects. So it makes kind of sense, but just not for this movie with how it was made, because this movie was more for, uh, how do I say it? Uh, like for puberty and stuff. Like it just didn't fit the movie, so that's why I would disagree with that. But if you truly think that, I can kind of see, but also I can kind of see, hey, it's a kids movie, maybe you shouldn't talk about I see both ends. I just honestly, it's just exhausting to see you upset about this stuff, and I hope the best for you. I really do. um I because I go through that exact same thing. I'll say something that I want to be taken seriously, and people still think I'm in joking mode because my face just stays flat. And I understand. And maybe it's a bad take. Who knows? Okay, it's a bad take. Whatever. We all have them. You know, even if it's a bad take or good take, it's not irrelevant. That was just my opinion on the matter. If you know, it could have been a better take if worded differently. But my point is, man, it's just I don't know. I hope you're doing well. I losing a mom. I know how that feels like. But also, I know what it's like to be laughed at when you're trying to make a serious point. I know exactly because I'm a comedian. It happens to me all the time and in real life. And sometimes they're bad, but sometimes they're valid. And it just depends. It's just I don't know. We all have bad takes. We all have bad takes. I'm not saying I'm trying to be, you know, like, I don't know how to say it. Just, I'm not trying to be all edgy and, you know, it's like have these off the wall opinions. It's just, they happen. We think of something and then we don't process it, you know, as much. But anyway, that's not a critique on Mr. Enter. But hopefully this helps you feel better, Mr. Enter. You work hard. Um, I enjoy your content. I genuinely do. And I hope that you're doing well in your mental health because I know you've been through a lot with your childhood and a lot of others, like 2020 especially, um, and everything else. Like, like you kind of said, just stop caring about it. Like that's the first step, but after that, when you learn, try to laugh at it too. Just be like, just see them as your friends. Like, oh yeah, good one, guys. You know, like I know it's really hard because it's hard like for people on autism too to determine like what is serious criticism and what's a joke. But no, these are your. Well, after I thought about it, took me a while, but these guys are your fans, or you know, just see them as your friends or your fans. You're just like trying to joke around with you. So, and I know it's easier said than done. If my fans were constantly making jokes and like, haha, the joke's over, guys, come on, you know. But I don't know. I'm just trying to help you, man. It's you don't deserve to get all hurt and stuff. I know your channel's been kind of stagnating for a while. Hope I didn't say anything disrespectful. I was just trying to be as honest as possible so I can help you, but at the same time, give you plenty enough of praise because you seem to only get negativity and negativity. But I mean, it's the old saying, I guess. I'm not perfect at this either. Need to be more positive myself, especially around these times. So I don't want to sound like a hypocrite when I say this, but you give out what you put out. Sometimes you get back, you know, what you put out. So it was good that you put an Admiral animation out there, but you know, I understand too. It's funny. They're funny. Like they're funny videos, but if you think about it, you're making funny videos on things, and then there's gonna also be people uh, in your fan base. Not maybe not all of them are your. I don't know, but you know what I mean. I'm sure the majority are, and then they'll. That's the type of people. That's the people watching that knowing what's coming out. I second guess myself sometimes because of my anxiety, but I'm sorry I didn't look at the camera. It's just that's how it is. Sorry if it's not Sorry if I went shaky. Sorry I didn't make a script. But no, this is one person to another person. Really, it honestly is. Um, maybe I'm gonna make that Todd video after. I'm just feeling positivity. I just feel positivity right now. I want to give back. Hope this helps. Um, you're doing well, Mr. Erner. You're doing a lot. Like you are improving, even though I enjoyed both of your videos, whatever you put out. But your technology, everything you put out, I seem to enjoy. Um, anyway, so again, hope you're doing well, and if you're watching this, you don't gotta be Mr. Enter. So even if he wants to subscribe, that's up to him. That'd be cool, him subscribing to me. But no, it's for the people. You know, if you enjoy, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, yada yada yada. I know this was rambling and it wasn't really completely together, but I'm a human, and I think that would have been the best way to handle this. Because he's gotten a lot of videos with people. I don't know how to say this. Maybe I shouldn't say it. Do not be negative, like I said. I just don't like the treatment. It's been going on for way too long. It's like, come on. It's like, but at the same time, I think it is better. There's people, there's people making videos. Okay, this is what I wanted to say earlier. Yeah, there is people making videos on Mr. Enter that are more critical on YouTube. But the people who started it was his fans. So, um, I'm just tired of people being critical. Everybody's critical. I guess even me, because I'm saying everybody's critical. See how that works? But no, I'm trying to be positive about it. But anyway, no, like I'll just say it one more time. Yeah, just laugh, just laugh. You know, they're jokes, and I understand if you don't find that type of humor funny. I understand. Like, I think you said on Twitter it was something like morbidly funny or whatever, because you don't find it funny. But I guess don't find the joke itself funny if you don't find it funny. Maybe find that the irony of people making videos on what you say, and that's exactly what you do. So you know they're just having a good laugh with you. I hope you can understand that. Uh, it's hard to distinguish, like I said, and I'm repeating myself. But anyway, leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you when you watch me again, metaphorically.